Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah rewards some people with Jannah's luxury just for doing nothing extraordinary. Want to know how? So stay with me until the end. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "There are many a people who do zikr of Almighty Allah while lying comfortably in their soft beds, and for this they will be rewarded with the highest positions in paradise by Almighty Allah." Note: generally, the greater the sufferings and hardships one undergoes in the cause of religion, the higher will be his status in the hereafter. But the zikr of Allah Ta'ala is such a blessed act that even if it is done in soft beds in this world, it will bring high rewards and elevated positions in the hereafter. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "If you keep yourselves busy in zikr all the time, the angels will shake hands with you in your beds as well as on your way." Once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The mufarrideen have gone far ahead." "Who are the mufarrideen?" inquired the Sahaba. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "Those who are intensely devoted to the zikr of Allah Ta'ala." On the basis of this hadith, the Sufis have stated that kings and rulers should not be prevented from zikr of Allah Ta'ala, for they, by this means, can attain a lofty rank in the hereafter. Hadrat Abu Darda, radiyallahu anhu, says, "Remember Almighty Allah during the time of prosperity and happiness, and it will help you in times of distress and trouble." Hadrat Salman Farsi, radiyallahu anhu, said, "If a person remembers Allah in times of peace, pleasure, and prosperity, then whenever he is in trouble and difficulty, the angels, being familiar with his voice, recognize him in his helplessness and plead before Almighty Allah for his forgiveness. But if one who does not remember Allah in his time of pleasure and happens to pray for help at the time of difficulty, the angels find his voice to be quite unfamiliar and therefore do not plead for him." Hadrat Ibn Abbas, radiyallahu anhu, said, "Paradise has 8 gates, one of which is exclusively reserved for those who are engaged in zikr." It is said in one hadith, "A person who constantly does zikr of Allah is immune from hypocrisy in faith," and according to another hadith, he is loved by Almighty Allah. Once during his return journey to Medina, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Where are those who have gone ahead?" The companions said, "The fast travelers have gone ahead." Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Those who remain ahead are the persons who remain constantly absorbed in zikr. Whoever desires to enjoy himself in paradise should do zikr of Allah excessively." May Allah enable us to understand the words of the hadith, act upon them, and convey them to others. Ameen. Stay tuned, as I will return with another hadith soon. Don't forget to watch before you sleep. Jazak Allahu khairan.